I think it's a genius idea.
You're still wearing your pajamas.
It's all right. They're not that bad, are they? I feel sure your teeth are the appropriate tool for this. But apparently I need to bring my spatula later too, y'all.
Potatoes.
Well, thank you. Y'all, I got some happy mail. I am so excited. I'm a keto foodie at heart, so this is happy mail for me. What's here? We got a HelloFresh box. I am so excited about this, y'all. I saw another YouTuber, Paige Danielle, talk about HelloFresh, and I just got this idea that I would love to have an easy thing to take with us on vacation. We're gonna be going out of town for a few days, and we're staying in a cabin with a full kitchen. So this way, I don't have to go grocery shopping. I can just take this with me. Let me take it in the kitchen and show you what we got. Let's see what we got, y'all. HelloFresh. Okay, you open the box, and right on top, these little cards, these are the 3 different meals that we got. So we got Juicy Lucy burgers, tomato with tomato, onion jam, and roasted broccoli. Pork and poblano tacos with kiwi salsa and lime crema. This is one that Paige Danielle had talked about and said that they absolutely loved. And then I got an amazing apricot chicken. Now, none of these are technically keto, but I have not started back on keto, but I feel like I could make them low carb if I don't eat, like if I don't eat the tortillas or if I don't eat the bun with this one. So my whole family can eat it and I can just adjust it a little bit. So I am super excited about these. Let's see, you open it up and inside each meal has its own paper bag. So this is the pork and poblano tacos. This is the Juicy Lucy burgers and amazing apricot chicken. And then in the very bottom, they have a special freezer pack section, and the freezer packs are completely frozen. So what I got was enough for 4 people is the plan that I got. You also can get for 2 people. So I'm gonna get all that stuff into the freezer, and I'm gonna keep these freezer bags and put them in our freezer now, and then when we are ready to go in the car for our trip, I'm just gonna take this box with us with the freezer bags in the bottom. I think it's genius. So I'm gonna pack this back up, and then I will bring y'all along as we make each of these meals. It'll show you how easy it is, hopefully, and how good they are, hopefully. This is our first time trying them, but I think it's a perfect time to experiment with this. All right, we are hitting the road to Virginia. I've got Carolyn and Jack back there. Hi. Say hi. They're really awake. We just hit Starbucks, so we all got some Starbucks and we're gonna hit the road. We're hoping Hazel is gonna settle down back there. This is her first road trip, y'all. Probably her first trip more than like 10 or 15 minutes in the car. Let's do this day, y'all. Hey, sweet girl. You settling down, Annie? You're not loving the car, huh, baby girl? She keeps burying her head behind the kids. She's not so sure. We just got to the cabin, and I'm gonna put all of our HelloFresh meals in the refrigerator, and then we'll be able to make them the next couple days. So on the way up here, all we had to do is stop at Aldi and get just like some eggs and some lunch meat and some things like that, but we didn't have to do this huge grocery thing, and we won't have to eat out. So I think this is gonna work out perfectly. And then all of our meats are still down in here, still all frozen. We moved them to our cooler, but we used their same freezer packs, and I used my cooler, and everything is completely frozen, so this is perfect. Are we starting off the shot with Hazel?
I don't know how she's gonna get it otherwise.
Hi, baby girl. We made it to the cabin, y'all. It is such a cute place. It's in the is it mountains here?
Yeah, Appalachian A mountain.
We're in Northern Virginia. It is the cutest place, y'all. But I am so glad that I brought the HelloFresh, because we literally stopped at Aldi on the way up the mountain, got like a handful of things, and that's all we had to do. And we're able to eat here. We're gonna cook here. So I have my HelloFresh meals. But y'all remember when we opened it at home and I told Jason, don't let me forget the directions? We forgot the directions. But HelloFresh has an app, and on their app are step-by-step recipes exactly like come in the box. So luckily that saved us. So I'm gonna make 2 meals now. I'm gonna make pork poblano tacos and amazing apricot chicken, and then we'll just have it to eat on. So let's get all of this out. First, we're gonna work on the pork poblano tacos. It comes with some flour tortillas. If you do low carbs, you could skip the tortillas. And I'm just gonna empty this box out and then we'll go. In here is all the fresh vegetables. We've got kiwis, we've got poblano, we've got onion, we've got tomatoes and limes. We've got some fresh cilantro. And then there's a bunch of like spices in here. I'm gonna keep this and use this as my trash bag. I think that'll be nice. So we'll put that over here. It comes with Southwest spice. It says it's warm and smoky. So I don't know exactly what's in this, but it's warm and smoky. There's some sour cream packets, a tomato paste, and HelloFresh chicken. I think it's like a little chicken stock packet, a couple of these. So I got all of my veggies ready, y'all, and then the next thing it says to do is we're going to put some sour cream and some lime juice together in a bowl. So I've got a bowl. So we're gonna mix all the sour cream and the lime, and then it says to add a little bit of water to get it to a drizzling consistency, so we'll do that. I feel sure your teeth are the appropriate tool for this. And then I need another bowl. We're going to mix up a salsa real quick. So we've got our tomatoes, we've got our kiwi, we have our minced up onion, and it said half of the cilantro. And I guess we put these sauces together first before we do any actual cooking so that it has time to kind of sit and marinate, which I think is a good idea. And then I'm gonna clean up a little bit and we're gonna flip back to the stove and get cooking. So this was the biggest pan I could find. It's a little small, but I put some avocado oil in there, and we are going to go ahead and put our onions in here and our poblano peppers. And it said to do half of the spice, so we're going to put half of this, one whole packet of this would be half of the spice. So we're going to add a packet of the spice blend. So I've got my veggies kind of softened and wilted down a little bit. So now we're going to add our pork directly to the pan. So it said to add our pork and to add another large drizzle of oil. So we're adding some more avocado oil. And I have to tell y'all, avocado oil did not come with it. They expect you to have avocado oil or whatever kind of cooking oil you're going to use, and your salt and pepper. So I did bring those with me, and I'm glad that I did because it was not in the packet. Y'all, what I am missing here is my spatulator. I usually, when we travel for like a week for vacation, take my knives with me. I like to have my own knives, but apparently I need to bring my spatulator too, y'all. Add in the rest of the seasoning blend, this smoky Southwest seasoning. So that's going in. I just love that we're able to cook something special without having to have brought a million ingredients. And I'm gonna add in my little chicken broth packets. So we're gonna add that in, and then we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. All right, so we've got our water. We can get all that tossed around, and now we kind of just cook it until that water evaporates down and it helps cook off the tomato sauce and make everything all blended. I think this is gonna be quite yummy, y'all. It smells so good in here. We've got a little bit of lime juice left and some cilantro left that we can top the tacos with. So here's our finished dish, y'all. We have our pork mixture, we have our salsa mixture, we have our lime crema, and our tortillas. Let's build one. A salsa. All right, there we go. Who's ready to taste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's this? It's good stuff.
I like the salsa.
That's really good.
Yeah, salsa's really fresh. I like the fresh salsa. They're good.
Much better than that last bagged meal.
Better than Taco Bell, that's for sure.
Oh my gosh, that's so yummy.
Yeah, we'll eat these definitely.
Thumbs up, HelloFresh. All right,
Yes.
let's make some apricot chicken now. Right? Yeah, amazing apricot chicken. Amazing apricot chicken, it's called.
I love the fresh cilantro and salsa.
That's so good. Yum. This was a winner. One down, it was so tasty. Now we're gonna do this amazing apricot chicken, and it has green beans and potatoes.
Yeah, I would totally do this on vacation. This is a great idea.
Isn't it? I would too. Like a lot of times we take casseroles that I make if we're gonna be gone for a week, but we end up having to do a lot of grocery shopping also, and this would eliminate so much of that. Like I am loving this idea. Okay, so I'm gonna dice these potatoes, y'all. I've been keto for so long, I have not done potatoes in forever. My family is gonna be super psyched to have some roasted potatoes. But if you were keto, you could just not eat the potatoes. You can totally have the rest of the stuff, the green beans and the chicken. I could just skip the potatoes if I wanted to. But sometimes on vacation, I don't necessarily stick to keto. So I really wasn't worried about choosing keto-only meals because we're on vacation, y'all. You gotta live. Caroline, you excited about roasted potatoes?
Yes. Me and Jack love roasted potatoes. They're so good.
Can you remember the last time I made roasted potatoes?
We don't make roasted potatoes.
No, I never do anymore. I used to before my keto days. It's just too tempting because I love them too. Oven, I preheated the oven to 425 already, so hopefully by the time I'm done getting these chopped up, it will be ready. All right, I've got my potatoes on here, and my green beans are definitely not gonna fit on here, but I decided I'm just gonna roast them separately. You can use, I'm using avocado oil, and it said just to use salt and pepper, no other spices, but of course if you wanted to add your own spices and you're at home, you totally could. So we're gonna put this on the top rack of the oven, y'all. Going in, and okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is just mince up a shallot. I wasn't sure if this was a small onion or a shallot, but it says it's a shallot. So I'm really, really wishing I had my nice chef knife right now, y'all. I don't have an ideal knife for sure to mince up something so finely. Mincing and not super sharp knives are not really friends with each other, but we're gonna try. We're gonna try. So what I did was took my chicken out and patted it dry with a paper towel. All right, so we're just gonna season it on both sides, sear it on both sides, brown it on both sides, whatever you wanna call it. I decided that I'm going to put my green beans in the microwave and let them steam so that it will take a lot less time for them to be cooked since I did not do them in the oven. But it did say in the directions to roast the green beans, but I think we're gonna have steamed green beans for us tonight. Okay, I'm gonna take my chicken off, y'all, set it back over here on a clean plate. They are looking really, really nice. We're gonna keep roasting them just for a little bit longer. They're starting to look really good. It said to add some oil, but I feel like there's a good bit of oil in here still, so I did not add any extra oil, y'all. I am using my fork to kind of scrape up these yummy chicken brown bits from the bottom. I'm supposed to have added these thyme springs in here too to add flavor. So let's get those guys in there. All right, here goes the apricot jam, and here goes the vinegar, y'all. All right, we're gonna add in our stock. This is just a little bit of water. And then this is the other balsamic vinegar. So I am just gonna go through and slice all of my chicken. Ooh, those look good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Oh, that looks so good. There we have it. Amazing apricot chicken, green beans, and roasted potatoes. This sauce is so good, y'all. I've already had a little taste.
I love this. I love this idea. It's like eating out, like 'cause these aren't meals that we would normally eat.
It's something
easy.
special because it's not something I've ever made for us at home before. But we didn't have to go out in the rain today. We're able to just stay in our pajamas, which I do have my pajamas on, y'all, and just relax, drink some wine, some really good food, have some good family time. So what do you think, y'all?
This is good.
It's
this
good.
is really
Are we
good.
2 for 2
Really
so
good.
far?
2 for 2. Yeah, this is a great idea.
Y'all, I have such a cool day happening today. I'm so excited. We're in Virginia, in Marshall, Virginia, and my friend Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb, is doing this Keto 101 type class, and she invited me to come along. So I came up. I can't wait to meet her. I can't wait to do this little class in this amazing little town. It is in this really cool store, so I'm gonna try and take y'all along and show you as much of it as I can. We got here a little early, so we're gonna kind of walk around the little town for a second, and I'm really psyched for today. Little White House over there is like a butcher shop. Red Truck Rural Bakery.
What are those sheep?
Look at this little sheep with his little water. Oh, yeah, we gotta figure out something here. This is the building, Gentle Harvest. This is where our thing is today. It is so cute. Y'all, we made it upstairs. This is the cutest store, and they have this conference room upstairs where we're gonna do this class that Elizabeth is doing.
Hi guys, I'll come down.
Yeah, I'm short. You have to come down to my level.
That's right. Hi guys, Keto on Friends.
Yeah. All right, y'all, we just finished our class, the class I did with Elizabeth. It was so fun. I really enjoyed it, and I think people really learned a lot. She's gonna kind of show the class over on her channel, so y'all, I'll have her channel link down below, but if you don't already follow her, absolutely go follow her. I had really a lot of fun, and I really appreciate you inviting me to do this with you.
Thank you so much for coming all this way.
Absolutely.
Bye guys.
It's the next evening, and we're gonna make our next HelloFresh meal. Tonight we're having Juicy Lucy burgers.
You're still wearing your pajamas.
It's all right. They're not that bad, are they?
No, they're not.
Jackson just reminded me that I'm still wearing my pajamas, but that is one of the great things about cooking at home, y'all. You don't have to be all dressed up and jazzy and snazzy to go out, because you could cook in your pajamas in your house, right? Vacation house or regular house. So these burgers have a side of roasted broccoli. So the broccoli comes already kind of cut up. So I've got my oven at 425, and I'm supposed to put the broccoli and the garlic on this sheet. Y'all, I had the greatest day today. If you're watching this and I met you at the class, hey, I'm so glad you decided to check out my channel. But we had such a great day, and then we were able to, it's raining and nasty outside, but we were able to just come home and get in our jammies, and now I'm gonna cook us a really nice meal. So I just think this HelloFresh option, y'all, and I am not sponsored in any way. I bought this, they don't even know who I am, but hey, I'd love to be sponsored, HelloFresh. But anyways, I just think this is perfect for when you're on vacation. I don't know that I would use it at home all that much probably, but it is way cheaper than going out to eat. Way cheaper than going out to eat. We are saving so much money doing this. Plus, we don't have to be out in this rainy, yucky weather, y'all. Like I said yesterday, having these meals is really cool because it's something different than what you normally cook at home, so it feels special. Okay, this is gonna go in the oven, and we're gonna get on to the next step. I'm using avocado oil in the bottom of this. I'm gonna turn the heat on, and then we're going to caramelize some onions. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting these burgers together. So this is the packet of meat that came with it. Then you're supposed to use this fry seasoning. So we're dumping that in. Garlic, onion, and paprika. So we're gonna put that in there. I'm just gonna get my hands in here and form these, get it all mixed together. Okay, so I've divided it into 4 patties, and it says to take this cheese and stuff it. So we are going to put some cheese in the middle of each one of these guys, and then I guess wrap it around. Seems like ideally the stuffing cheese would not be shredded. It makes it a lot harder to stuff it with shredded cheese, y'all. All right, y'all, I totally burnt the onions. totally burnt the onions. I thought I had them on low heat, but somehow they got bumped up to medium. I think we're just gonna keep going because I don't have any backup. Balsamic vinegar. All right, I ended up putting the rest of the cheese on top of the broccoli. So there's our broccoli with cheese. And then our garlic cloves coming out. They're not completely roasted down, but what you're supposed to do is take mayonnaise and 2 packets of sour cream. These came in it. And what you're gonna do is use the back of your spoon and kind of mash that garlic down into a paste and mix it with your mayonnaise and your sour cream, and that's gonna become like a garlic aioli type thing that we're gonna spread on our bun. If you're keto or you don't eat gluten, you can totally just skip the bun on this and just put some of this mayonnaise sour cream mixture right on top of your burger. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna have the bun. Cut in half, just kind of show you what the cross section looks like. So Jason and Jackson are testing this out for me. Y'all try the burger.
That is a solid burger.
Wow.
Is the jam still okay, even though I burn it a little bit?
Oh no, you can't even tell.
All right.
It's great.
That's great.
All right.
Wow.
And then we've just got the cheesy broccoli.
Oh my gosh, it's really good. Really quality burger.
Well, y'all, we've made all 3 of the meals that we brought, and we liked every single one of them. We were really, really pleasantly thrilled with how good everything was, and it really felt like a treat and something special because it's not something that we normally eat. So the chicken with the apricot sauce, that sauce was to die for. I absolutely loved it. I could have just eaten it in a bowl by itself. I wish we had like triple the amount of that sauce. And then the pork tacos were probably everyone's absolute favorite. I mean, can you go wrong with tacos? And that salsa with the kiwi was just, it was so, so good. And then the burgers, the quality of the meat was spectacular, y'all. They were really, really good restaurant quality burgers. Everybody absolutely loved that. And again, that onion jam was just really special. I did add a little bit of bacon to it, and I think that was a really, really good touch. I would do that if I made this again. So we really, really enjoyed this. I totally recommend if you're a foodie, if you like to cook, and when you travel, you stay somewhere with a kitchen, either have it shipped to you there or have it shipped at home and take it with you, and then you just save so much time and so much money not going out to eat, being able to relax, not having to spend a ton of money at the grocery store in the town that you go to. I highly, highly recommend HelloFresh for vacation, y'all. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Have a blessed day.